in my opinion. These guys can open their mouth almost straight up and down like that. Good, excellent, good boy.
Do they feed them hay though?
Force of 800 kilos. So that's like having a small car sitting on your chest. If you were in a hippo's mouth, which I hope none of us ever are. And so they've been known out in the wild to actually bite crocodiles in half with that force. Good boy, excellent.
As the only bull at Taronga, Manu has already fathered 2 calves.
You're fine.
Cuddles is pregnant again with a third.
What?
Are counting down the days until the big arrival.
We're not sure whether it's going to be a little boy or a little girl, but I really hope that it's going to be a boy, because it will be the first male calf.
What?
In about 24 years.
You're being ridiculous.
Play an amazing, important role in the hippo breeding program in our region.
And it's
Oh.
not going to have
Oh.
too long to
Oh.
find out.
What is... Oh my god. What a little shit.
Back in Sydney, Lima keepers
You're
have
so
noticed a
cute.
wound
You're
on the
so
back of
cute.
21-year-old Andriva. It's concerning because he has a history of melanoma.
How do you manage... You know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
The melanoma had come back.
He's got so much fur. I thought melanoma was typically caused by reoccurring skin damage from the sun. But I guess genetics can cause it.
Sure. Sorry. The fire melanoma. But the fact that I can't actually find it is an indication that it's not returned.
Maybe tomorrow we can go through
The
the...
fur is so thick and dense.
Oh, I forgot, honey. Oh, I'm live, by the way. Alright. God, why does my hip hurt so much? I hope that goes away by tomorrow because I've got a lot of walking left to do. I got a like. So today I played Thrill of the Fight 2 for another 30 minutes. And by the end of that 30 minutes, I was so sweaty. So sweaty. Unfortunately, now my hip hurts. So, like, okay. Didn't think I pivoted that much during the game. Come on, body. We can't be doing this every time I try to get active. I'm so sick of getting older. There's a reason why I was not exactly thrilled with having another birthday. It's because my body is... Come on, stop getting underfoot. Dude, no. We're not doing this today. Well, maybe don't be where you shouldn't be, Cat. Hey, nicknamed unauthorized. Luna, how's it going? Nothing like a little hip pain to make the night go a little bit slower. Huh? Trying to keep an eye open for these little tarantulas that we've got. We gotta go fill up their water. Looks like one of them was definitely out and about.
Nobody's on the lid?
Nobody's on the lid. I can't keep picking up the cage. Had some great times today. Got recertified as a security guard. Have a temporary work permit. But Morse, I guess I will pick him up. You're right there. But I got a call that we got ourselves a little bit of a situation. The keys that we security guards use have gone missing. And the security guard that came in today did not know what to do. And I was literally in the office taking recertify. And they could have, since I was in the same building, come and said hi, asked what the individual needed to do. I could have instructed the individual via text message. Like, just give me a notion that somebody needs instructions. One of the worst that could happen is us losing that site. And it seems to me that the company is doing everything in its power to make sure that we lose that site, to make sure that the clients are unhappy, that things are not up to code, up to par, and that we are in breach of contract with our clientele, which is something we literally went over today in class. I literally have the notes on it. We were talking about liabilities and civil suits. We were talking about criminal liability and criminal prosecution and things like that. The differences therein. And it is a civil matter when you are consistently in breach of contract. And I'm just like, dude. Whew. So it's just been a shit show. Hey, Carson. Oh, she's been lighter than it was. This is a cobalt blue tarantula sling. The cage itself is feeling a little bit light, so we're going to hit it with a fairly decent dose of humidity. Cobalt tarantulas are not a species that you want to have in a dry climate. They are tropical terrestrial old world. Is that Oliver? He snapped his head up so fast, I thought he was going to give himself whiplash. There we go. That should do it. We don't want it as moist as we have it with the Asian forest scorpion or the emperor scorpion. Oh. Was it an adult when you got it, or has it molted at least once? I swear to God, if you get babies before I do. Okay, so how mundane can pet ownership be? Look at my cage of dirt. Look at how it gleams, glistens in the light. It is, for better lack of a term, moist. This is the environment of our Asian forest scorpion, who is literally right there. That's the baby. There he is. That's him.
Why is he that color instead of black?
Well, this is the underside of him.
I know, I thought the other side was still black.
No. He is just an itty bitty thing. We've got plenty of water. We are no longer putting any sort of paper towel in the water dish because he is long enough that he should be able to hoist himself out of the water if need be. Petcone, PetSmart have a history of not knowing their shit.
Well, PetSmart we like better than Petco.
This is true.
I don't know if that's the same.
We like Tropical Hut better than both. And the new pet store that we went to not that long ago, Kiss. No. Yeah, they didn't go after the rats, but they also didn't go after Tropical Hut's rats.
Little guy did.
Yeah, well, little guy went after both. So. All right. So this.
Personally, I prefer to go up to Pets on Broadway or Tropical.
I have no idea what I did to my hip. Whew. Could be that I didn't get enough fluids.
I could agree with that.
I drank a lot during that game. I drank more than
like 4 drinks.
Yeah. I was sweating. Heads off! So this is, in fact, a Harpic deer poke ripes. We got that confirmed by everybody and their uncle. And theirs. Yes! Yes! Good to see you. Glad that your wife didn't.
Let you sleep.
I was gonna say didn't provide you with death by snoo. Figured that was what she was going for the other day with what was going on. So a Harpic deer poke ripes is a species that typically enjoys its environment drier. It is an African species typically found in the grasslands or desert areas. Not quite, I don't think, fully sand dunes, but close. Carnivores, the males retain this super bland color. The females have vibrant blue legs. That's why we freaked out, is because we did not know that. And we went on a little bit of a freak out information hunt. We did. Oh my God, that's attempted. That's manslaughter. At least. Wait, did she survive? This little critter is still eating, still doing better than a lot of the adult males that we have had in the past. Just trekking along. We should get one of the cages out and give it a larger habitat, more dirt to play with. Make sure that its last days are comfortable. Yeah, barely. I'm here. Wife had a serious case of the horny. Stop. Duchess, no. No! Get out of here. Go on. Go on. You're whoever. Oh, Lord. So this is a Lasio Ciano Sazamai. Might be Lasio Ciano, but I did not fully research how to properly enunciate the namesake of this animal. It is a tropical terrestrial New World tarantula that stays at a smaller size than many of the others that you might find out in the tarantula hobby. I won't complain. Oh, shit. They throw urticating hairs in self-defense. As you can see, this one had a really, really hard time at one point. Did not want to get recaptured and put into his new enclosure. So he threw all of his booty hairs in the air to cause me quite the despair. Luckily, they did not land anywhere they might impair my ability to provide said critter care. Oh. Whew. Fun fact, mountain lions don't respond to pss, pss, pss. What they will respond to, what you want to do is you want to get yourself the sounds of an injured animal on your phone, and maybe spray some doe piss around an area. I'll bring them in. I gotta refill the water. Are you refilling that water? Oh, thank you. Good thing we're just about done with those animals, because it is time to take care of the roaches. I feel super tired. And I'll just say it tried to run me over with his car. You should have seen it. I pissed off that cougar. Yeah, she wanted to give me her number at the bar. I said, okay, nay. No way, okay? I don't play that way. Or should I say, I don't pray that way. So you guys, okay, how do you guys, oh, you're in freaking Oklahoma, where the wind blows sweeping down the plains. And the western wind always seems a bit insane. Yeah, that place. Fucking snow one day, 80-degree fucking weather the next. Here in Oregon, we have a mountain lion conundrum. Apparently, ODFW, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, is after a cougar that is running around the Deer Island area. You can look that up if you want to, which is still within the realms of Columbia County, but in reality, Columbia County is massive. Goes all the way out to, I think, Rainier. Crazy. All right. If we don't get some support soon. Oh, God. That's a clever joke. And just PG enough that you won't get in trouble for it. That is an old dad joke. Ugh. This morning started out relatively rough. I woke up 30 minutes before the alarm went off. I left about an hour before I was supposed to get to my my recertification class. On the way there, I hit 2 areas that were under construction on the same highway. Dick move, ODFW, not ODFW, ODOT, Dick move. And then there were a couple of individuals that managed to get in an accident. Like, not even in an area that has an immediate turn. Duchess, are you listening?
No.
You need to start, dog. You're going to get yourself hurt. My wife's over there trying to use a knife to open up a bag. And Duchess is just like, oh, that looks like it's so much fun. We have lions, tiger kings, and tiger kings. Isn't that Tiger King? Isn't that the person that owned that? He's still in jail, Alf. You know that Zach Bagans went and did a ghost hunting expedition in the Tiger King Ranch? Apparently, the cadaver dog picked up scent in the crocodile pit. Alligator. Okay, sorry. Silly Billies, that's where they fed him Willie. Carol Baskins. God. Isn't it because they did not properly get it out, get it out of her name in the first place or something like that? All right. So these critters are eating quite a bit of that roach food. I did have a mound right out here for them to eat. So we're going to give them a nice, healthy little serving. And do you think I should drop like a kernel or two of cat food in there just to see if they'll eat it? Or should it be dog food?
I don't think it matters.
There we go. See what they do with those. I'm fucking delirious because I am tired of their shit. Like, I was at the office. They could have asked me what he needed to do. I could have given him instructions while I was there, but nobody came in and asked. I was under the assumption that they had somebody out there that was supposed to be out there. Like, the one thing I don't want to see happen is the loss of this site for the company. Primarily because I like working there. Okay? I like working that site. But if they keep playing games, we're going to win stupid prizes. And then they're going to have to put me somewhere I don't want to be. Alright, so these are dubia roaches. Dubia roaches are excellent feeder pets. They are. Oh, this one's going after one of the kernels. Okay, no. Can I see you real quick, young man? That is a juvenile dubia roach. He's fairly healthy, though not as thick as I'd like to see him. There you go, buddy. These are fairly hardy critters, and if you get them breeding, you will have food for all sizes of animals that you own, because you will have them small and you will have them large. You will have them plump and you will have them small. Hopefully, they're all plump. No skinny fetus in this household. I was hoping to go and game for about an hour, but that wasn't going to happen. Whew. All right. Did you put that water thing down by yourself?
What?
The dog's water.
Different day.
Yeah, but still. Good job, honey. All right. So this is going to be, not quite yet, the largest tarantula in our collection. This is a Therafosa. Not quite a Therafosa blondie or burgundy, whose body weight is pretty substantial. But this is a Therafosa apophysis. A Therafosa apophysis is just as impressive when it comes to leg length. No, God. Woo, look at that. New webbing on the ground inside the den. Girl. She has been busy. Kind of makes me wish we had a camera in that couch. If you lost your spouse in the Thanos snap, then 5 years later they were brought back, but you remarried and bought a failed food truck, do you go back or stay with the new Thanos family? You know, I think it's one of those cases where you're going to be practicing polygamy.
Excuse me?
If you got snapped out and I remarried, I would probably want to stay with both of you. I'm sorry, but that's just the God's honest truth.
That wouldn't work. You know why?
Why?
You'd starve before you met someone else.
I can eat frozen burritos.
Are you sure now?
Yes. I'd just be a very sad individual. So Theraphos apophysis get about the size, the leg width of a dinner plate. They retain a lot of that stressy and aggressive behavior. But other than that, yeah, you got to keep their cage moist. Make sure there's plenty of ventilation. We went through and we put ventilation holes on the side. But we kept the top vent free.
Go back to Thanos and ask him to take your brother instead.
No. No.
I didn't say which one.
No. No. Duchess, leave me alone. You're driving me up the wall, dog.
I don't know if I could find anyone to put up with me, nor would I want to.
Oh. You act like you're the bad one in this relationship. I'm the one that's got the piss poor attitude.
I still say you settled.
I did
I
not.
don't believe I did. I think I got above where I should have.
I did not settle. Oh, so she had the baby?
Oh boy.
Cuddles actually gave birth in the early hours of the morning.
So I got the cats. They were basically out of food and there wasn't enough much really in the container of water. So I got them fresh water and washed their dish.
It is the first male born in 24 years.
And if you saw, I brought one of the lamb chops back to the bedroom.
Did you take both of them out?
Well, one's always out here, and then every once in a while I can grab that one instead of going out here while I'm in the bathroom.
So that right there, her back end is looking pretty large. Look at that. We do see a little bit of webbing right there. You can see it on the wall, and you can kind of see it underneath her. The male has moved into the area that she'd been in there before. She had been in before. One more day, and then we will clean out the water dish.
No, I see that look. Invisible factor. Very sorry.
Wolf, you have food. Stop being an ass butt. Duchess, you're good. Does she even... Too, right in the corner. I hope she molts. God, that would be so amazing. Could you imagine how big she would be? That'd be insane. Oh, and how much more webbing she would do.
Right.
But the question is, would she be finally ready to have the babies? I was trying to figure out how much an adult male Balfouri would be. But we have 2 babies already. So it's just kind of like... And they can live solitary lives. So we don't need to hop into getting the male.
Is she having fun with her squeaky toy?
I think she's bored. Monocentropas balfouri are a Yemenese tarantula from the island of Socotra. They enjoy having plenty of dirt to play with, especially when they're younger, but giving them larger items to web up is almost like enrichment. I don't know if it qualifies because scientists are still trying to figure out if tarantulas actually benefit from enrichment or if they simply are just responding to environmental stimuli in a natural manner. And Alf, quit trying to get your nose into our relationship. Asking questions that spark conversations like that, sir. How dare you? I think tonight we're going to go and move the dirt off the top of the cage for the lizard and take a look in there. Yeah. Okay. Take that. What time is it?
9/11.
9:11. We have 5 cages left. And then it's bedtime. Crazy.
Just don't take what he's chewing on. She just took the bone out of his mouth.
Duchess, you bitch.
I swear, when Precious got him on the ear,
Yeah.
I think that made him scared of.
Female dogs.
Yeah. But he takes.
It's a weird smell. It's almost like, that Vicks Vapor Rub smell. I like bent down. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Here we go. That right there is my wife's Emperor Scorpion. Looking pre-molt. Acting pre-molt. I had to take the second roach out of her cage the other day. When dealing with pre-molt scorpions, make sure that your husbandry is perfect. Now, the problem with having a screen top cage like this one is the fact that it loses a lot of the humidity out of the top. So you got to sit there and you got to spray it down because they need 75 to 85% humidity in the air to help them with their molt. Or else you will get stuck molt. You don't want stuck molt. Stuck molt will kill your animal for sure. There are some cases where people have lucked out. We did not when our precious little creature, Needles, had her stuck molt. We lost Needles. We shall not go through that again.
So far, the indications are that this was a completely healthy turtle that unfortunately got tangled up in nets.
Is it dead? No, it's just sick. No, it's dead.
It just moved his head.
You see the back of that shell?
He was caught in a, tangled in a net. Yeah.
When they get caught in the net, their front part gets caught. It's quite lucky, to be honest, that she was found because if she wasn't rescued from the net, she would almost certainly drown.
Why?
Why what?
Mom accused of injecting feces into her child's IV at the hospital in Ohio.
That sounds an awful lot like Munchausen syndrome.
Is it if they actually do that? I thought it was just making them think that.
No, often it's causing the illness. There's a girl whose mom, I believe it was making her sick, and she convinced her boyfriend.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she had the boyfriend rape her mom. That was pretty disgusting.
And they killed her.
Yep. Ooh, she's feisty. The iPad kitten video? Yeah, I did. Now, whether or not that was a real kitten, that's not the point. That was straight up adorable. And it mirrored the effects that a lot of children have when it comes to having their technology taken away.
Penguins are one of Toronto's most popular attractions. They're excellent swimmers and really at home in the water. But when the zoo is closed to the public, they don't mind stretching their little legs.
Could you imagine if our zoo did that? We're going to let the penguins go for a walk. You know, there was a zoo that had an escape artist orangutan that would escape and just walk politely around until he got to the exhibit of another orangutan, and then he would throw rocks at it. Oh.
This morning, 2 of the Fiordland crested penguins have chosen to take a stroll.
You know what's good about that boxing game? It hardly uses battery in comparison with those firefight games. That is crazy. Hey, girly. Trying to see if there's any sign of a molt. Honey, can you hop on and see if there's any molt sticking out the back there?
On what?
On the live stream?
Oh,
Because she's like She is right here. And I don't know.
I think there's something up there.
Because I know there's this right here. This little shit needs to go back in the freaking container.
Here, get the wheel back up there.
Okay, you ready?
Munchkin!
Shh, Munchkin.
Right there. It's that dark stuff.
Hold on. Alright, we're gonna do something we normally don't do with this
Take it
cage.
down?
Yeah.
No, that's just.
We missed it yesterday, so we don't have to do that. But I'm just gonna make sure.
But you saw what I saw.
Yeah. Whoa. You know, you could just do that low growl instead of yelling at everybody. I guess not. Stop. Oh, come on. Wolf, shut up. It's not a tumor. No. She hasn't molt yet. Jesus. That is a lot. This cage has got some serious Vaseline buildup from when we were fighting the ants. And I went to go and pick it up, and I hit both hands right where that Vaseline was. And I was just like, oh, God, that feels so wrong. Oh. Okay. But she has done a lot of cleaning in there. She has torn up a lot of that interior webbing. Wolf, you have food. Go eat your food.
Yesterday, a female loggerhead turtle was brought to Taronga after being caught up in a fishing net.
You got to be careful with this cage because the scorpion that exists in this cage has a tendency of climbing and trying to escape, like as a species. So we don't want to try to pick it up at all, grip the top like this, because what if the creature wasn't right there where it usually is? A sting from that would not feel good. We're gonna go and spray some water in the corner. This little critter eats around about 3 crickets a week. That seems to be enough to keep it happy. I can't believe how freaking ready to go she was as soon as they got the net and everything else off of her, threw her in water. She was just like, I'm bouncing. I mean, she bounced right into a wall, but...
Yeah, so they're gonna release her soon.
She looks so pale, though.
Releasing calls for a multi-agency approach. And today, the water police are more than happy to step in and help.
Hey guys, how you going?
Yeah, so she's quite active at the moment, and a lot of the time, you know, they actually do smell the ocean and start to get really excited and move around and get all that kind of stuff.
Yep,
Especially
they're
once we get
releasing
onto
it
the
now.
boat. Yeah, she'll
All
start
right.
really getting excited and ready to go.
I'll just hand it to you, mate. Yep, there you go.
Yeah,
Let that light cool off.
If we're going to have all this,
excellent. Thank you so much.
yeah, thanks. How old roughly? Oh, we don't know how old, but I mean, she's not fully grown. So, but it could be 20, 30 years, I don't know.
So we're just heading out of the heads at Sydney Harbour. The reason why we go about 5 k's off the coast is a little bit extra not to come back into the harbour, stay away from the boats and the ferries and stuff like that, and just to be in deeper water.
The dude is on the phone in the background trying to do that phone call. And Jay's just talking like this, trying to get out over the harbor.
With the boat in position, it's time to let this turtle start the rest of her life.
All right. Yes. It's almost our final animal. I almost forgot to do this right here. We've got to take care of the crickets as well as we take care of everything else. So we have adults that we're hoping will reproduce. Oh God, did they already eat all their food? Oh, there's a dead cricket.
And there he goes.
Was it a male?
Oh, they kept saying she, sorry.
The time she'll be heading north, and ultimately during turtle breeding season, hopefully she'll, end up on the beach that she usually turns up on, wherever that might be, and lays a good bunch of eggs next breeding season, and many more to come.
Okay.
Toronto Zoo is
Oh.
7 Sumatran tigers. Native to the dense Indonesian jungle, Sumatran tigers are excellent swimmers, and as ambush predators, they can run up to 40 miles per hour. Carnivore team keeper Danielle has been part of the tiger team for years.
Here at Toronto, we've built this special series of habitats to breed the tigers, and it means that we can house up to 10 tigers. So we've got Katika and her 3 cubs. We've got the father of the cubs, Clarence, and then we have grandma and uncle of the cubs, Jimla and Kimbali.
With less than 400 Sumatran tigers in the wild, we're really in trouble.
Okay, so I've got Katika and Glenn here.
So Taronga's breeding program is part of a worldwide effort to help preserve the species.
Katika has been very important to the breeding program. She has successfully bred 3 cubs. So she's got Tenga, female, Bower, female, and Henry.
I thought that they were territorial.
But now's the time where she's thinking, I might like to breed again. And in the wild, it would be natural around this time for the mum to probably look at ousting the cubs, saying it's time for you guys to move on.
But the zoo faces a problem. While the tiger breeding program is crucial for species survival, it has to be managed carefully.
At the zoo, we have limited space. So we can't always bring everything all
All right.
Kartika had her first litter a year ago, so the team decided to give her a hormone implant to stop her from getting pregnant for the next 12 months or so.
Still have a pretty good amount of
That involves a general
power
anesthetic.
on that watch.
Anesthetizing a dangerous animal has a lot of safety concerns for us.
I might have 30 minutes to play the
It's really serious.
forefront game, or we can just go to bed early. All right. This is our Lasiodora parahibana, or our salmon pink bird eating tarantula.
On vet nurse Liz. Who's come up with an ingenious way to make sure the gas goes into the tiger.
This is her mask that's going to go on his face for an anesthetic. And one of our welders actually made this, so you have to make it fitting and then you have to make it sealed on there.
We're gonna get crickets into this cage.
For lions and tigers.
To avoid moving these dangerous animals around the zoo,
Did you already take care of
soldiers
the
conducted in specially designed
Florida
surgical
man?
dens.
Yeah.
We need to do is take the whole hospital and take it to her. So it's a lot of planning. So it doesn't matter if taking the anesthetic away, it's going to take all the equipment.
With hospital staff en route and
We gotta get some more crickets in here too. There she is. Oh, she took off. We're trying to find her. She's trying to play hard to get. Girl. Fine. She's moving around quite rapidly. Can't get a good beat on her. But what we're going to do is make sure she's got plenty of crickets to eat. All I can see was the tip of her tail. We're also going to plant the other bit of greenery down off of the plastic because it's not doing very well up there. So she's very active for something that's been very inactive. The succulents aren't doing very well. Oh, he got gunned down. The man, the myth, the legend.
the seals are a playful species and keep this vet attached to them.
That worked really well, honey. I grabbed one of the egg cartons. Oh, fuck. That's an air-to-air missile, right? A QM. I am not well equipped with my military linguistics, sir. I was not brought up in that environment. I'm gonna go play some Forefront here in a second. That game, yes, it's an anti-air missile, yeah. Some general terms and understandings that I learned from Forefront and other games. There is ground to air, ground to ground, air to air, air to ground. Missiles. It is a wild mess. On the Forefront game, you can actually use air-to-ground missiles to strike down aerial combat vehicles if you are a good enough pilot. In reality, a good hit might blow the rotors off of a fucking helicopter. But on that video game, it takes 4 hits no matter what to get the helicopter to fall out of the sky. And God help us if they ever put warthogs in that video game. I don't think there's enough space to run a warthog on that video game. Move. Move! Alright. Alright, guys. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on unless it's good news. I'm probably going to play some video games. Won't be able to go live on said video games. I will try to upload some of the VR boxing that I did. I won 3 matches today. That was pretty good. They were not up against real people. And if you actually watch the game, you'll notice that the opponents that they give you, they tend to have the same fighting stance. This last one might have been a little bit different, but it gives off the same vibe. But hey, it's good exercise. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day. No more work shenanigans.